I'm standing in the doorway of the ladies' bathroom, okay? My wife, there is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
I'm freaking out on the beach, I'm freaking out on the beach, I'm freaking out on the beach, I'm freaking out. It's very unusual to see two full-grown men who don't know each other arguing in a women's bathroom with two little girls watching them. And I think that's why this video on TikTok got like 32 million views. That's why news stations are covering it, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal right now. A lot of folks are talking about it all over the place. A lot of people are having a conversation about whether dads are even able to go into women's bathrooms at all, even though they have two small daughters with them. There's also a couple of follow-up videos that I wanted to share with you all, and I wanted to talk about this the best way that I know how. I'm 34 and freaking out on the beach. Yeah, I'm 34 and freaking out on the beach.
He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving it.
It's all right, baby.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill
Wash your hands.
and who is on oxygen.
It's okay. Some of them are just immature.
Just a bit of context here, because it's kind of hard to hear sometimes, but I think he's referring to his wife and his mother-in-law who are waiting in line, and I think they were just getting annoyed, and while he was out trying to get a drink in the gas station, they pulled him over and like, hey, there's a dude in there, get him out. So he stormed in there to investigate, which is kind of ironic. A man walking into a woman's bathroom to tell another man to get out of the woman's bathroom because it's not right to be in the woman's bathroom. You know.
And he's refusing, he's taking his sweet time.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman is she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager of the QT.
I'm their
You can
dad.
ask her, I understand. And you don't have any business bringing her into the women's bathroom.
He looks like my sixth grade football coach who lived out of his car and threw me across the football field by my face mask once and bruised my neck. But that's anyway. Let's continue to the next part of the video.
They're girls. They go to the women's bathroom.
As soon as he leaves the men's to the women's bathroom, I will. I'm standing in the doorway. He's taking his own sweet time. Hey, sweetheart. This is ridiculous, man.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
I'd like to do a quick, respectful round of applause for this manager. Sorry, that was not quick. Anyway, the manager stayed in the bathroom and helped the girls dry their hands off and everything. And then the guy started walking out of the bathroom, and the dude was just in the middle of the gas station on his phone, loudly talking for everybody to hear because he needs everybody to know he's in an argument.
He got a hat on, a shirt that said Jesus saved, and got a cross on the front and a gray shirt. You can video me, okay? And you got a
Don't put
shirt
your hands on me.
Yeah, well, stop videoing me.
Hey,
then.
he just put his hands on me.
I touched you.
Operator.
I brushed you on the shirt.
That's still touching
Yeah,
me.
that's
Don't put your
ridiculous.
hands on me.
That's ridiculous.
I got it on video.
Well, he's being touched by a clear antagonist who he doesn't know. So I don't know if you were Batman, would you like it if Penguin kept hopping up and down and poking you on the pecs? No. So. Now in this next part, there's a gas station employee who approaches him, and it's hard to understand everything that he's saying because he's kind of in the background and he's kind of mumbling a little bit, but he's basically like, hey, you're blocking the lane of traffic and we've got other people trying to come in and out of the bathroom, so can y'all please take this outside?
He's a white man. He's about 5'10".
Tell him to get here soon.
This conversation too late. There's a little lane right here.
I know. She's trying to get into the women's bathroom, and she can't.
Like y'all can take it that way, so she's probably,
He's out now. He's standing
Yeah, this
here
guy making a
videoing
big deal about me taking my
obnoxiously,
little girls
justifying what he's doing.
to the women's restroom. Because he wants me to take them to the men's restroom.
Hey, I'm gonna go back here and do my Donald Duck vocal stem. Just nervous.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Did it help?
No. Okay, I'm freaking out on the beach again. I'm freaking out on the beach again. The dad posted this really long follow-up video explaining everything that happened after the camera cut off. I'm just going to summarize it. The dad was on a road trip, and this dude made him stay and talk to the police because they were already on their way, so he stayed. And the cops showed up, and they were like, this is a non-issue. I'm working a murder case right now. He's doing nothing wrong. And the guy was like, yeah, huh? And they were like, no, because you could easily like say negative things about him if he went into the men's bathroom with 2 little girls. So this is nothing. And then he, just, and then stormed off. And the cops stayed a little bit longer to talk to the kids and make sure they were safe. And then the manager gave them some ices and everybody went home. And the dad was obviously not punished. The same cannot be said for the dude.
A Florida man has been fined after calling police on a father who took his 2 young daughters into a women's restroom to wash their hands.
Rejoice, rejoice! I don't know what karate has anything to do with this. I'm sorry. Rejoice, rejoice! I'm kidding. This was totally premeditated. I practiced this last night, even. So, now obviously this man handled this whole situation with 0 tact. That's obvious. So let's focus on his actual point of view, which is basically just, hey, you're a man. You can't be in the women's bathroom. You need to take your 2 tiny daughters into the men's bathroom. The men's bathroom is the worst possible place for a child, and you know this. You know it. Everyone does. It's hell. It is hell on earth. I still remember one of my first experiences in a men's public restroom. I was about 4 years old. Was traveling with my dad. We were in an airport, and those airports, they have like the urinals almost when you come in, and a lot of times these airports, they don't have the little dividers in between each urinal. So sometimes you can get a real clean shot of a grown man's cock, and that's just what it is. So I walked in, and what do you know? The first thing I see is a man's hog right there, and I thought it was a monster. I legitimately thought it was a scary monster, and I about ran out of there, and I didn't stop thinking about that for a month. So, and then it's very common to hear grown men, especially in an airport bathroom, just full on, just their guts coming out of their ass. And they have no shame of just doing a tennis grunt as they're just, like they don't care. Many of them also, they love to hawk loogies in between their legs and try and get them into the little slot that's in the toilet. It's like a little game that they're playing as they're taking a shit and just going, so it's just a bad place. It's a horrible place to be. On top of the fact that 90% of violent homicides across the entire world are caused by men, and then 80% of violent crime in general is caused by men across the entire world. Lastly, no one commits crimes with a toddler in their arm, much less 2 toddlers. Not once have you ever seen a robber with a toddler in his arm, like, just give me your money. Like, that's never happened. And let me tell you why. Can I tell you why? Number one, when you have a toddler, you don't have time to do anything other than pay attention to what they're doing, because they could kill themselves so easily. And then number 2, children are the worst possible partners to have when you're committing a crime. They will tell on you quickly without even intending to. Let's say you wanted to be a creep and look under the stalls. Your child's gonna be, hey, Dad, what are you doing looking under the stalls? And the dad's just, I'm not. So I don't know. What is the solution here? I think this guy nails it.
And this is how you do this whenever employees decide they want to use the family bathroom. Girl, Dad, sorry.
Anyway, let me know you guys' thoughts. I'm open to being wrong. I've been wrong many times before, so that's okay. And I've also got another story for you. This viral TikTok fashion course scam has been all over everyone's feeds lately, and I decided to talk about it because it's something. I'll tell you that right now. I'll see you over there. That's my time. Toodles.